Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Jasmy. Let's go. All right. Welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go down below, hit that subscribe button. While you're down there, I think the like button is right next to it. If you can tap that, I would really appreciate it. All right, Jasmy, got a couple things to talk about here. Not really too much. It's basically doing what I've been saying. It's, what I had originally planned for it to do for some time. I did a live stream yesterday, so if you missed my live stream, that's what this falling wedge is all about. We were talking about this in the live stream, and I did say in the live stream that I did not think it was going to play out. No, it still actually can. This looks like a fake out to the downside and then a breakout to the upside. So, I mean, if you look at it that way, then it is going to play out. But yesterday in the live stream, I said that I thought it was going to break down, come back down, and retest. Now, it didn't get completely to my area. The white line here was my retest area around the 0055 area. It looks like it came down to the 005657 area. So, as the old Get Smart would say, missed it by that much. My dad will like that reference. Anyway, that's a terrible Get Smart impression. Anyway... So the falling wedge here looks like it still could play out where we broke down, fake out, and now we're getting back into the falling wedge. And if we do break out of this to the upside, the target would be back up around the 0075 area. But like I've been saying, since we hit this major resistance here, let me zoom out to the daily so we can see it a little better. Like I've been saying, since we hit this 382 fib, and also where massive support used to be, we're not going to break through it on the first time, possibly not even going to break through it on the second time. I would be very surprised if we did break through it on the second time. Now, what I've been saying since back here is I have thought that we're just going to kind of bounce around in here until we finally get the breakout. Now, I wasn't sure what pattern it would form, if any kind of pattern. I originally thought that it would be some kind of a, wedge, something like this. That obviously isn't playing out. Then what it looked like for a little while there was a triangle. That obviously didn't play out. And so actually, now that I'm looking at it now, let's try again. So it looks like you got a shoulder here, you got a head coming in here, you got another shoulder possibly forming there, which, like I've been saying, is it's going to take time to break through this thing. So who knows? Maybe this will play out. I don't really like head and shoulders patterns, and I especially don't like head and shoulders patterns on the way up. Usually if you see a head and shoulders pattern, on the way down, so you'd find something like, this was not one, but you'd find it like you're falling in price, then you'd form, you fall, form your shoulder, your head, and then your other shoulder, and then you go to the upside. I don't really like seeing a head and shoulders pattern form, when you're already going to the upside. So I don't know that that's actually going to play out. That's just kind of, at quick glance with nothing else forming right now, what I'm possibly seeing. Also, I mean, I guess it could be a larger falling wedge forming, something like, let me get rid of this falling wedge here. It could be something possibly like this, maybe forming. I don't really like that either. Maybe it's not even forming a pattern at all. Maybe it's just kind of going to go sideways and it's going to do some kind of a channel, which, seems like a possibility. So, but either way, I do think that we are going sideways here for a little bit. One good thing is I'm on the daily now. You can see that we're holding the 40 line on the RSI, which is fantastic. That's great. We're also getting reset on the Cypher B, so we are under the 0 line on the daily time frame, which to me, that's actually fantastic, because we held, now we came back down, we retested this resistance here now as support. Looks like we're kind of holding it as support. I mean, we'll find out in the next few days, but so far looking good. Yeah, and getting these indicators reset here is a good thing. That's what I was waiting for. We were way overbought on the RSI, on the Cypher B. Everywhere was just getting overheated, needed some time to cool off. We've now gotten that cool off, and we're underneath the 0 line. So now I'm just expecting possibly, some kind of a wave to form and then come back up around and have the RSI start to move to the upside. What I'm really waiting for is some volume to start coming in. You can see that the volume is fairly weak here. We had larger volume back here, and it's just kind of been going down, down, down ever since. So, just you can see how that volume is right there. So we're just waiting for a breakout on the volume, which we're getting a move right now, but there's really no volume behind it, but there's still, 18 almost 19 hours to go on this candle, so we'll just have to wait and see. Plus, we're also fighting against some resistance here, so you got to pay attention to that as well. Not everything is roses here. You know, you've got this resistance here where you see a wick came up to, then we found it as support right here multiple times. Support again, we broke through, and now we're just coming back to retest that. So this could just, I mean, it still could go lower. My hope is that we do stay in this range here. But this could also be, you know, since we did finish, I believe, a 5-wave pattern here, this could be your A, B, C forming right there. And let's put a extension on here to see. So right now we're around the 786 on this, and I mean, the C would usually go down to the 1, which is lining up perfectly with the green 236 macro fib at that 0054 area. And so this could still go down a little bit further, and I mean, technically it could still even go all the way back down to here over here on the 0044 area. I don't think that that's going to happen because we are in kind of a bullish momentum here. So at most, I think we probably could possibly come down and retest this 0054 area, but I wouldn't be looking for that either. So, once the ABC is finished, if it does get finished there, then we can continue on and start our new 5-wave move. And so this, I mean, and actually, if you look at this on the daily time frame, I mean, this could just be the macro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And so we've just completed the first and second wave, possibly completed the second wave on the macro, forming this ABC. And then on the inside here, you'd be looking for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And then after that, you'd get your ABC correction and continue on to the next. So Jasmy's looking really good. That's all I got to say for Jasmy. I think that this correction is extremely healthy. Pulling back here to the, you know, macro side of things. Let's even go to the weekly time frame just so we can put things into perspective. So we had this wedge that we came out of. We broke out of it, hit some major resistance here. You can see it clearly on the larger time frame. And actually this goes somewhere. Hold on. This goes all the way back, even back here. We were tapping this support line here. And so it's massive resistance. And now what we've done is we've come back up and we're retesting previous support or previous resistance now as support. And continuation, I do believe, is happening. I think that we're going to get to roughly the 016 area. I'm going to guess sometime in the second quarter of this year. I would assume we'd get up to that point. I mean, possibly even higher. So we'll just have to wait and see. Can't really predict time. We can just hope for it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for Jasmy. Hopefully this helps. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.